morning and welcome class of 2021. Before I start my banter, we're actually going to have the national anthem by Perla de Jesus and Elizabeth Mata. You may be seated. Except the class of 2021. I want you guys to stand up one more time. You'll be all right. And I want you to turn around and I want you to face your families. And I want you to tell them thank you by a round of applause. Okay, you guys can turn around and have a seat. I want to take this opportunity to applaud the class of 2021. You guys have overcome adversity and challenges that we never thought would come our way. There's a saying that goes, what doesn't bend breaks. And you guys have been flexible to a capacity that I didn't even know was possible. So, congratulations and thank you. We would like to now call our principal, Mr. Robert Hiller.
Thank you, Mrs. Best. Welcome, AMS families. Welcome, class of 2021. Congratulations. I can't believe we're in person after this long year and a half of remote experiences. We've all dealt with a lot of loss this year. We've lost loved ones. We've lost our own beloved Miss Bridget Hooks. And we thought it was important to start our ceremony with a tribute to everyone that we've lost. One of our students, Danny Martinez, wrote and performed a song. So we're going to kind of sit and listen to that song now. And at the end, we'll pause for an additional moment of silence.
Well, now, really, when we go back then to falling in love and say it's crazy. You see, we don't say rising in love. There is in it the idea of the fall.
You showed us The real meaning of love, the real meaning of love. But now you're watching us from above. You're as pure as a dove. You always there for us. You came to school every day, faithfully even with your conditions. Always had a smile on your face, cause you really enjoy your position. You're a woman of God, so you love teaching children. That was your purpose and that was your mission. We wanna talk, you was always down to listen. Gave us advice to make better decisions. You were a warrior, always fighting, never giving up. You never gave up on me, you never gave up on us. Now we finally here graduating. Wish you could come and say congratulations. So much tough times in this generation, but we stay strong, yeah, I'm glad we made it. But that's what makes us stronger. You are as strong as a boulder. Wish I could see you one more time and just hold you. Seen the song that I wrote for you, wish that I could show you. You showed us the real meaning of love, the real meaning of love. But now you're watching us from above. You're as pure as a dove. You always there for us. Remember when I first met you at Summer Bridge? Yeah, I showed you my song, you was loving it. And you made me feel so confident. And you told me that I was different. The fact that you told me I could do it and that you was proud of me. Overpower the people who doubted me. Never debating or ever in crowded scenes. Always positive, never arguing. If I ever was, I know you was someone I could turn to. You were wise and I always learned from you. Wish I could have been there for you, but you know I always pray for you. I'ma cherish all the times that we had, all our deep conversations and laughs. Singing songs, dancing at the class. Turn one of my songs for a lesson for class. Yeah, you may be gone, loving our memories. Yeah, you were so loving and had integrity. Always pushed me to be a better me. Your beautiful voice gave me clarity. Wish my phone wasn't broke cause I could text you. Remember every experience to mold you and test you. God is always within you. Yeah, miss us, we really gon' miss you. You showed us the real meaning of love, the real meaning of love.
So if we could just have a quick moment of silence for Bridget Hooks and every other one of our lost family members over this past year. Disenchantment grief is a term that I recently came across. It was coined by a bereavement specialist back in 1989, and it's what class of 2021 has experienced over this last year plus. In society, in all cultures, we have processes, rituals to mourn loved ones. But we don't have those same things for all the other loss that you guys experienced. Things like prom, senior trip, all the other small day-to-day interactions that build lasting friendships and lasting memories that typically happen over your last year of high school. How do we mourn those things as a society? For us today, I hope we get a chance to celebrate and reflect on not just the things that we lost, but all that we have accomplished. You are a cohort that so much embodies a lot about Bridget Hooks, a woman that came over and dealt with a lot of adversity in her life. She did it with so much grace. And when I remember this class 10, 20 years from now, that's what I'll remember about you. The amount of grace that you have all shown during this really challenging time. But I'll also remember all the amazing experiences that we've had together over the years. As a cohort, I have spent way more time in a math classroom with all of you than any other previous cohort. Whether it was when you were sophomores and I might have been helping you retake an algebra exam, pushing into Algebra 2 last year for covering of teachers, taking on a remote stats class, and covering for Miss Gomez's AP Calc. You remind me so much of why I continue to come back and spend time in the classroom, because you're such a joy to spend time with. I'll also remember in this cohort, there was small groups of you that would consistently come during lunch just to chat with Miss Green and myself, more so than any other previous cohort. You know who you are, I'm not going to name the names, and I definitely am going to miss all of those informal conversations. And finally, I'm glad we were able to make Great Adventure happen. I know I didn't get a chance to hang with all the groups. For the first half hour, I was by myself riding roller coasters. But for the groups I did get a chance to hang out with, I will remember all of those small conversations and experiences, especially that last ride, the Congo Rapids. I'm pretty sure Ariana Fernandez's jeans are still wet. I appreciate everything that you've done for our school community. There's a lot for future cohorts to kind of live up to in terms of what you kind of leave behind. So as we get ready to celebrate you today, I want to leave you with something that I read about success, and it comes from Oprah Winfrey. It really resonated with me personally, and I thought it was important to share. Don't worry about being successful. Strive for the truest, highest expression of yourself, and then use that expression in service to the world. If the paradigm of which you see the world is, how can I be of service with my talent? How can I be used in service? Then I guarantee you, no matter what your talent or offering, you will be successful. Congratulations, class of 2021. We're excited to celebrate you today, and we're going to get a chance to hear an amazing musical selection from Perla, Elizabeth, Sophia, Esther, our music teacher, Ms. Rodriguez, and your very own AP, Mr. Vam.
There's a hero. If you look inside your heart, you don't have to be afraid of what you are.
There's an answer if you reach into your soul, and the sorrow that you know will melt away. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you.
to go.
You can find love if you search within yourself, and the emptiness you felt will disappear. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. Love knows dreams are hard to follow, but don't let anyone tear them away. Hold on, there will be tomorrow. In time, you'll find a way. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. When you feel like hope it's gone, look inside you and be strong, and you finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. That a hero lies in you. That a hero lies in you.
We now have our senior address. So let me give you a little information about this person who really doesn't need an introduction, because when she steps into a room, what she commands is something that is phenomenal. So Nia Selassie Clark, would you please come to the stage?
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to start off by congratulating my cohort for making it to this point. Truthfully, there was a time this year where I didn't even see myself in this position. The whole adjustment to remote learning threw me off, and it became 10 times harder for me to keep up. But what I can say is that being involved in school was a huge help in staying as focused as possible. Something about weekly meetings with student council and constant planning for the next event kept that school feel alive even while being at home. If there is one thing that stuck with me throughout my 4 years of high school, it would have to be the topic of existentialism that we covered in my AP Lit class. Shout out to Mr. Pacero. Basically meaning that humans decide their own meaning in life. Nothing was more comforting than hearing those words, because as a person who values happiness, it assured me that I'm in charge of my own destiny. I learned that with every choice I make, I want to choose it with happiness, and in my next steps after today, I never want to tolerate being unhappy, whether that's in my career or other future endeavors. And although I know hardships will still cross my paths, I plan to go in with optimism. With that, I have a quote from actor Andre DeShields. He says, "Slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be." Growing up and having to make more decisions by myself, I'm not ashamed to take my time in doing so. And I encourage everyone to go at the pace that is most comfortable for them. Once again, I'm so proud of my cohort, and you have all proved to be strong, independent, and inspiring people through such challenging times. Congratulations, class of 2021. I wish you all the best.
This young lady is so bubbly and warm, and it gives me a privilege and an honor to introduce your salutatorian, Danielle Lindsay.
Hello. Okay. Good morning. It is my pleasure to welcome students, family, and faculty to graduation day at New Visions Charter High School for Advanced Math and Science. God, I won't have to type that name out again on an application. Look around you. Who do you see? You see family, friends, and acquaintances. These are the people who have made an impact over the last 4 years on you who sit here today. Venturing onward, we learned that our lives, our narrative, is nothing like a fairy tale. It doesn't have a planned out perfect life or a happy ending where everyone is satisfied. But it does have something far greater than any fairy godmother could conjure. It contains the vulgar and very peculiar truth, and it boils down to one word: life. Life is inherently vague and ambiguous, but every decision that you make is a chance for you to explore and venture out, allowing you to make your own definition for life. At first, I came to this school with no intention of enjoying it. I had applied to this other high school and gotten in. About a week later, my mom had told me that I got in here, and she told me I was going with no ifs, ands, and buts. You know how moms are like. So, like a kid who was forced to do something that they didn't want to do, I retaliated. So my idea of retaliation is way different from what other people think retaliation is. Nevertheless, I was determined to make my mom know that she had made the wrong choice and that this school was terrible. Little did I know that with each new day that I got to go to school, that it would start nudging into my very stubborn heart. It was during summer break that I met some of the people that I still talk to today. One of the supervisors who were in my class for a day was Miss Huck. She had the biggest smile on her face, and while it was a weird thing to say to someone, I had told her that she smelled like Lay's potato chips. She started to laugh. Later on, I would realize that she would always have a Coke and Lay's on her. If she were here today, I know she would be very proud of us, smiling so hard. So I have to thank all my math teachers that allowed me to make continuous mistakes and not get angry with me whenever it took long to answer one question, and had patience with me. Thanking the history teachers for making innovative and not punching the infinite what-ifs and theories, but instead expanding upon them and correcting them. To my English teachers who have helped cure my hate for reading school books, I can now read them fully. And to my science teachers that introduced me to new excitement in my life, teaching me how the body works and why rocks are the way they are. And to the friends that I made along the way that helped me grow and laugh and allow me to have fun in a world that for so long could only occur in the pages of my books. Thank you. When we go off to this next stage, we will find that sometimes we are going to be the only ones pushing for ourselves, the only ones around to pick us up when we fall. But while there will be challenges along the way, it will be worthwhile, because passions, better yet ambitions, take time, dedication, and forbearance. Nothing is too big or impossible. You just have to work for it, study for it, go after it. Sometimes the outcome you want won't be the results that you see. However, that isn't a reason to give up. It's another way to win, to better yourself. I wrote something once in 10th grade that keeps me going to this day. I live so that I can look back and tell my younger self that she was good enough, that failure was never permanent, and that she succeeded in every messy, beautiful way. So we have to look back and reflect on all the failures, doubts, and baggage that led us to succeed. This reminder will motivate us to keep going and get our names out there and try new things and gain experience, so we can say we did that in every messy, beautiful way. I'm reminded of what we can do and how we got to the place that we are in life today, and how AMS has morphed us into something beautiful. We are an accumulation of not just our family, friends, experience, good, bad, and even the downright ugly, but also AMS, making us grow whether we wanted to or not. Bringing out these characteristics proved to be difficult and meant having to face the reality of the world. However, I learned that admitting defeat wasn't a terrible thing, because it makes us learn that there are some aspects of our life out of control. I had to learn because it made me stronger, and it will make us fighters. We are our own, well-oiled, hard-working machine. Being a part of AMS has made us a force to be reckoned with, and while we leave and close one chapter of our lives, These core values bestowed upon us will never leave. We will stay resilient and press on, having courage and being kind to those that we encounter in the next part of our life. I have many men to thank for guiding me through high school and helping me write my narrative. But now, I take my pen, fully in control, and venture off into the world, continuing my story, along with the memories that shaped me into the person I am today. So, to the graduating class of 2021, congratulations, we did it. Bananas Unite.
That was beautiful, Danielle. We will now have a slideshow with a message from the staff to the students.
That I think best describe the class of 2021 are that they are driven, they're passionate, and they're fun-loving. When I had these students, I had them when they were just in 9th and 10th grade, so when I think back to those years, I think about how they definitely made me crazy at times, but I also think about how much fun we all had together in the classroom, and I know that they're gonna go off and do really amazing and great things in their lives. So congratulations, class of 2021, you made it.
Hi, class of 2021. When I think about you, I think about your adaptability, your persistence, and how fun-loving you are. I had the opportunity to meet so many of you this year for the first time, and you all welcomed me with open arms and accepted all the demands that I made of you. You adapted and endured the challenges that this year presented, and I hope that you all are proud of yourselves, and when it gets difficult, you can think back at how much you have put into this process so that you can get to your end result. I'm so proud of you, and I hope you are proud of yourselves. Congratulations, and see you soon.
The 3 words I would use to describe cohort 2021 are unstoppable, unique, and resilient. Congratulations again, guys. Take care.
Class of 2021, wow, you guys made it. Congratulations. Welcome to the real world. You know, it's not going to be easy, but I think you guys can do it because you guys are intelligent, you guys are persevering, and you guys are flexible. And that's what's gotten me to the place that I'm in today. You're all going to be there too. All right. Congratulations to everybody. Good luck with everything, and I hope to see you guys in the future. Have a good one. Congratulations.
Seniors, welcome to the end of a uniquely challenging journey. This last year just like put the icing on the cake, didn't it? I have 3 words to describe what I've observed in you all over the years. One is compassion. You all are remarkable at being able to recognize and listen to and support one another. Compassion's number 1. Number 2, I think I would pick adaptability, especially this last year. I don't know how you did it. And congratulations. And my 3rd word is going to be determination. You all have demonstrated you can do anything you set your mind to. So, keep doing that. All right, congratulations.
3 words that describe the class of 2021? That's easy. Part of history. You guys may not realize this, but you did something amazing this year, in addition to graduating. You were able to work and learn in the middle of probably the biggest crisis this globe has seen in almost 100 years. That's incredible. That's something that you're going to tell your kids one day, that you finished high school, you graduated in the middle of an international global emergency. Not many people could have done that, but you did. So congratulations on being part of history.
Take 6. I just want to give a huge congratulations to the class of 2021. You all should feel very proud of all that you've accomplished this year and the past 4 years, and look forward to the next few. The 3 words I want to use to describe them are first, persistent, because we all know what kind of insane challenges they have overcome this year in particular, and the fact that you are all sitting here ready to graduate is hugely, hugely impressive. The second word would be passionate, because of the number of you that are so self-driven and the number of projects and internships and foundations that you have created and been a part of and looked to bring to this world is beyond me. And lastly, downright goofy. You all love to laugh, even if you don't always get sarcasm, and you have fun and you enjoy each other's company, and that is something that I have missed most this year, but look forward to when you come back and visit. So once again, congratulations, and good luck over the next 4 years. Don't be strangers.
Congratulations to my seniors of 2021. You've done it. It's over. Be free. I will miss you. AMS will miss you. And we thank you for everything you contributed during your tenure here. We appreciate you and we wish you the best. Have a good one.
Congratulations, class of 2021. This class is, I think, really a flexible class, really resilient and optimistic. Congratulations, you all deserve it.
Hey, class of 2021, congratulations, you made it. Let's see, 3 words that describe your cohort. The first one would have to be tenacious, meaning you all held on when the going got rough, and it certainly got rough this year. You all have persevered through some crazy challenges that AMS students have never seen before, and you've been successful, shown by the fact that you're sitting in your chairs right now, ready to walk across that stage and get a diploma. Second word, supportive. You all didn't do this alone. You held each other up. You supported yourselves, you supported your classmates, you supported your teachers as we all navigated Zoom classrooms and breakout rooms and learning independently twice a week. So props to you all for that, for your support. And finally, I would have to say creative. I have seen you all not only get creative in the way that you navigated remote learning this year, but in your senior projects, coming up with solutions and how to pilot those solutions in a remote environment. In ELA 12, you all did some amazing satirical skits and other creative projects and authentic tasks over the course of the year, and have really blown me away. So props to you all. You deserve this. Congratulations.
3 words that describe the class of 2021. Versatile, determined, and very creative. In these last 4 years, I have seen you grow into beautiful young men and women. But this last 1.5 years has been very, very trying for everyone. And to see that you guys were able to push through and stay focused and be able to push aside all of the obstacles that were thrown at you and still be here sitting today in your beautiful cap and gowns shows a lot. It shows that you guys are determined, and it shows that you guys have the tools to be successful in life. I wish you the very, very best, and congratulations to you. Bye.
My 3 words to describe the class of 2021 are my pride and joy. It's been an honor, in all my years of working in education. I've never worked with a group of students as resilient, as hilarious, as profound as all of you. So you are all going to go down, in the history books as, the graduating class that had their entire senior year be done remotely due to circumstances. But the narrative for yourselves going forward is up to you. So good luck. I hope that you all visit to make up for the time that we lost. Love you all. Bye.
This young lady, to me, defines what I call the quiet. I present to you your salutatorian. I'm sorry, valedictorian. That was actually my mistake. Before that wasn't my mistake. Your valedictorian, Daisha Baez.
Hello. Good morning. Oh my God, this women. Okay. Hi. My name is Daisha Baez, and I want to welcome parents, staff, relatives, friends, and of course the class of 2021. Thank you all for coming out today. Thank you. To celebrate the ending of a new chapter in the lives of the students graduating today from New Visions Charter High School for Advanced Math and Science. Geez, I forget how much of a mouthful that really is. I am honored to be here speaking in front of you all. I know this year hasn't been the best year for us, and having to essentially complete the entirety of our last year in high school virtually was very demotivating. But we all made it here, and we are here about to graduate from high school and move on to the next chapters in our lives. The last 4 years at AMS probably bring a range of emotions to everyone here. Whether it be happiness, stress, joy, or whatever else it may be, I know one thing. We can all name one moment where we mentally thank AMS for something it brought us. It could be a fond memory, meeting new friends, newfound knowledge, staff, or tons of other things. Aside from those things, I know we can all look back at our freshman selves and probably visibly cringe at something. All look back at our freshman selves and probably visibly cringe at something we said, or thought, or believed. Even thinking about it makes me cringe. Anyways, looking back on that freshman version of ourselves, being proud of the growth we have achieved in the last 4 years because we deserve it. We have all accomplished great things now, so this new chapter of our lives is going to be filled with even more achievements and amazing memories. I know you may have counted in your head how many times I've already mentioned something on the lines of a new chapter, but I keep repeating it for a reason. This is really the milestone at the end of our chapter in the books of our lives. We have reached the last paragraph, and the next chapter is where you go on after this. I want to acknowledge some of the climaxes and major plot points in the last chapter of my life in high school. I guess to start, and a very long story short, I am grateful that there were pages in my chapter that were written about the struggles and challenges I had to face, whether it was emotional, physical, or mental. One struggle that I know definitely took a toll on me was the passing of my grandmother at the beginning of the pandemic on April 4th, 2020. She is one of the people I love most in this world, and dealing with both the change in the world because of COVID-19 and the change in my personal world without her was extremely difficult. I think of her every day and miss her more and more as time goes on, but I know she'd be proud of where I stand today. If anyone else here had to deal with the passing of someone during this pandemic, I am sorry for your loss, and I know they are smiling and proud of you today. To help me through the struggles of this chapter in my life, I have some honorable mentions to the people who appeared in my book. I first, of course, have to shout out my mom, my rock, my best friend. She has always been there for me on good and bad days, and she has always been my number one fan. My stepdad, another fan, is always cheering me on and loving me unconditionally. I, of course, have to mention my friends here at AMS and outside of AMS. I want to also thank the staff here at AMS, some of my past teachers, for not just being great staff members, but also amazing human beings. Today is our day, class of 2021. It's time to flip to the next page of our books and print the ink on the blank pages of the next chapter, where we continue to write amazing things. I wish you all the best of luck on your next endeavors and adventure in the coming years, and don't forget to be proud of yourself and take time to realize how far you've come. Celebrate today with not only reminiscence, but also joy and excitement. Thank you again for having me, and I congratulate you all personally. Class of 2021, you did it.
I thought maybe someone ordered an Uber chopper here. I was like, that's impressive. I'm going to introduce or frame our keynote speaker, and Mr. Beard is going to come up and actually introduce our young gentleman. But at AMS, starting in 2016, our second graduating class, we started a tradition that I think is pretty unique. Our keynote speaker is always a former graduate. And we do that for two reasons. One, we want to remind you that you guys are a big deal. You're a big deal. You're a big deal now, you'll be a big deal in the future. Two, the relationship doesn't stop when you receive your diploma. We need to lean on each other after graduation. You might need us. We'll definitely need you to come back and support the future graduates of AMS. So I'm going to have Mr. Beard come up and introduce our keynote speaker.
So when I think about our keynote speaker, there's one word that comes to mind, it's gratitude. As the months went on and we were going over his speech, I remember him saying to me, you know, he's humbled and he's grateful for AMS giving him the opportunity to speak at the graduation. And he was a graduate in 2017. And every time I spoke to him, he always wanted to make a change. And it shows me how much of like a perfectionist and how he wanted his speech to reflect exactly how he feels about his school and his journey. So I have the pleasure of introducing to you all Mahamadou Dayon.
Good morning, everybody. So first and foremost, I would like to welcome staff, family, students, and friends. I'm honored to speak to you all, the graduates of 2021. So once again, I'm Mahamadou Dayon. You guys can call me Mo, and I'm developer of clothing line and brand movement Straight Out the Motherland. So my brand is a movement built through design to represent all as one. And we represent all of each other as one human race. And I am developing the statement through creativity from our clothing line. 4 years ago, I was sitting in these exact seats. As the speaker spoke, I had the chills shaking my body. I finally came to realization that after this moment, I won't be seeing Gym 6, period. I won't be going to speak to my fellow advisors or showing up for practice 7 minutes late after leaving through the 4th floor to go to eat with my teammates. Today, I want you to reflect on what it took for you to get here and most of all, be fully present in this moment. Graduating from high school is a big step and only happens once. This journey is just the beginning for all of you. It was also 4 years ago, a teammate and a classmate of mine, our senior year, he introduced me a film and a book called The Secret, which was focused on the couple of key points of the law of attraction. So, law of attraction taught me that life is all about energy and a person's positive or negative thoughts can determine one's experience. thoughts become things. That's a key point of law of attraction. So when you leave here today and move on, your mind is going to start to wonder, and you'll begin to think about the type of lane you want to enter. The universe is going to present you hints, and you may even run into people who could direct your mind and soul towards your search. Your path is pretty unique, and you should understand that your journey is tailor-made and it's just for you. We all have the same 24 hours, and we use them in different ways. The point is to focus on your dream and take your necessary steps to achieve your goals. The law of attraction, it instills so many priceless values and teachings that I use every day. I would briefly like to mention 3 of them. One way is, the way the law of attraction works is that it's a conscious mind and a subconscious mind. Conscious mind are mostly the things that you're able to control, and subconscious are probably the other side of the thoughts that you're not able to control that are in your mind. So one thing about the conscious mind and the subconscious mind is you draw everything to yourself. You draw the people, your surroundings, the job, the circumstance that you're in, the health, the wealth, the good debt or the bad debt. You draw them onto you like a magnet, and your life is a physical manifestation. Number 2, an affirmative thought is hundreds of times more powerful than a negative thought. When you come to a final realization that road bumps are a part of your journey, you'll be prepared for the worst while you're still working towards your best, while you're working towards your end goal. Number 3, building a foundation. Build your foundation and do what works for you. When you're building a foundation, you tend to go from a thought to a developed action. The thought will develop into reality, and life will give you many different signs. The more conscious you are on what you want, it will be the route that will open up the rest of your path. I also want to end this speech off with a quote by The Alchemist that speaks law of attraction. When you want something, the universe conspires in helping you achieve it. This quote is from The Alchemist, and it's something that I truly believe in. And just remember to be present in every moment, give 110% in everything you do. Congratulations again, and aim high.
Thank you, Mo. And I'm confirming that you didn't use your conscious mind to bring us free shirts. We're now going to have a slideshow.
Mama, that's the realest shit.
Let's talk about love. Is it anything and everything you offer? Or do you feel it on you? I know you feel it on you.
'Cause maybe the night that but just stay down. It's the way that you're making me feel like nobody ever loved me like you do, you do. And you kinda feel like you're tryna get away from me. If you do, I won't move. I ain't just cry for no reason. I ain't just pray for no reason. I give thanks for the day, for the hours, and another way, another life breathing. I did it all cause I feel good. I wouldn't do it all if you feel bad. Better live your life. We're running out of time. Let's talk about love. Anything you ain't wanted. Cause maybe the night that my tears might let me know all the stars are closer. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer. Cause maybe the night that my tears might let me know all the stars are closer. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer.
We will now have the presentation of awards by your grade AP, Mr. Long.
Love you guys too. It's great to see you guys. That was a great throwback. I'm really glad the Nintendo Switch made an appearance. Alright, we'll schedule something again. Guys, it's really great to see all of you. I thought about this day a lot over the past 4 years, and I don't think any of us ever expected it would have gone this way, but I can't believe that this is real, that you're all here, and we made it. And And before I, announce any individual awards, I just want to recognize the accomplishment that you all had, that you all made. You guys all finished over a year of high school, like the most pivotal year of all, your senior year, without in-person support, in-person teaching, any of that. You guys are all able to do that on your own. That's a skill I don't think any senior class has ever had to do before. So before we announce these, I just want to give a round of applause to everyone here first. All right, so I'll be announcing awards for each subject. As I announce it, you can come on up and have your moment. Okay? So I'm going to start with the 4 core subjects. The first one is the Academic Achievement Award for History. These were all determined by your AMS staff. And for the history one, it goes to Jaylene Booker-Pagera. Next up, we have the Academic Achievement Award in Science, and it goes to Javon Lindsay. Next up, we have the Academic Achievement Award in Mathematics, and it goes to Crystal Ramirez. Crystal Ramirez is not present today, so we will accept it on her behalf. The Academic Achievement Award in English Language Arts goes to Danielle Lindsay. There are 2 awards for academic achievement in physical education. The first one goes to Trainees Turnbull. The second Academic Achievement Award in Physical Education goes to Jalel Green. The Academic Achievement Award in Fine Arts goes to Ryan Thompson. And then the Academic Achievement Award in Music goes to Perla de Jesus. Alright, so moving beyond the subject awards, I'm now moving to individualized specialized awards. The next one is the Counseling Award. It is in recognition of compassion, empathy, and grit to the school community. And this award goes to Nia Selassie Clark. These are in recognition of participation and contribution to school-wide events. The first School Spirit Award goes to Elizabeth Mata. The second School Spirit Award goes to Danielle Lindsay. All right, the next two awards I'm announcing, these are special. They come from the City Comptroller's Office. So, these are called the Triple C Awards. They are in recognition of courage, commitment, and character. The Comptroller's Office asked us to nominate two students based on their tremendous leadership and assistance to their peers during their time at our school. The first Triple C Award goes to Danielle Lindsay. The second Triple C Award, again for courage, commitment, and character, also from the Comptroller's Office, goes to Perla de Jesus. And our final award will be announced by Mr. Hiller.
Thank you, Mr. Baum. I need to understand that Mary had a little lamb reference. Okay. I'm not on TikTok. Like, Jesus. 41, not 18. All right. So the last award before we give out senior project awards is the overall achievement, the principal award. I like to give this to a student who kind of flies under the radar but has sound academic GPA, is involved in our school community, National Honor Society, AP classes, involved in sports. This is a student back when she was in 9th grade. We ran a college and career fair, and a few folks had come up to me and said, that particular student blew them away as a 9th grader and how they expressed kind of what they expect to see for their future. She will be traveling to Binghamton University next year. The principal award goes to Gianna Pena. Okay, so before we get ready to start kind of reading names and giving diplomas, part of the AMS experience over the last 6 years is expecting our graduates to participate in a senior community-based project. And I know not many of our students are yet understanding why we do this. I think for a lot of you, it's still the check the box so I can come sit here and receive my diploma. This is something crazy Hiller just wants us to do. And it's not because of that. We want you to remember before you leave us that you have so much ability to take agency and make change, both as individuals as well as a collective group. And that's why we ask our folks to engage in this experience. And we like to recognize the top projects with some gifts. This year it was difficult to make a decision on top 3, so we decided to recognize 4. The groups were communicated with on Thursday evening, so today is just really about recognizing them collectively as a school and giving them their gifts. So, for third kind of place, we had two groups that we wanted to recognize. The first group was Aspire for Unity. The work that they did, the passion that came through in their presentation related to kind of making a difference with marginalized groups was fantastic. So Finest, Douglas, and Melody, if you can come receive your Apple Watch. In the second place project that we want to recognize is a group that developed one of the most beautiful websites, functional websites that has happened in our senior project experience. Their focus was on domestic violence for women, and they created a really curated site to support women who are in domestic abuse relationships. One of the innovative things that they did on each page was create an escape button in case someone was near them while they were using this site to find resources. That escape button allowed them to get back into a regular Google search page. Really thoughtful, so congratulations to Perla, Little Marie, Elizabeth, and Vivica. Come grab your iPad Airs. To recognize the top project, their focus was on mental health. It's okay to not be okay. They also developed a really innovative website that allows a Zoom screen room, chat, as well as kind of functional support groups to support AMS students in dealing with the crisis that we've all had to deal with over the last year plus. So congratulations to Danielle, Daisha, Lubna, and Mohammed. Come grab your MacBook Airs. My kind folks behind me remind me that I forgot the tie for third place that I totally forgot to recognize. I apologize about that. The previous third place tie was a group that created a site to increase family involvement. They curated and worked with our teachers to create a site that has every course that we offer, all the units that we teach, as well as hyperlinks to resources to support families as they can support their children in their home. So tied for third place, also receiving Apple Watches are Jorvis, Efferlin, and Crystal. Come on up. I'm going to blame the mistake on the fact that I dropped my paper. All right, so we're going to get ready to actually read names, have people receive their diplomas. Mr. Beard's going to be coming up in a moment, but I just want to make sure we're all on the same page in terms of how this works, so that it's not sloppy and families can take nice photos. So on this side is the first 50 students in our graduating class alphabetically, and on this side it's the second 50 students alphabetically. What's going to happen is Mr. Beard's going to call one row up at a time, starting with everyone on this side. So Felix would be the first person, everyone in that row, he's gonna lead the way. When we're done with this side, we will move over to that side. Hopefully we're all clear and we're good to go. Families, of course, feel free to move to the side if you want to get a photo opportunity as your child's coming to receive their diploma. Mr. Beard.
All right, with the first row, with Felix Abarca, please rise. The whole first row. Okay. And then I'm going to call your names. All right, first person, Felix Abarca. Stella Aka. Christopher Aguayo Perez. Jerome Ajiampon. Juan Alvarez Taveras. Joseph Anson. Yaselin Arnaud. Prince Asiyama. Daisha Baez. Yasiel Batista. Now with the second row, please stand. Lil Marie Beltray. Regis Oafo. Jaylene Booker Peguero. Franklin Brea. Sabrina Brito. Mia Calendar. Sandhu Cisse. Nia Selassie Clark. Elvin Covina. And Rose Constant. Would the third row please stand? Amani Corral. Efrelin Cuevas. Davion Davis. Perla De Jesus. David Dariel. Darnell Donaldson. Takaya Douglas. Forsen Dua. Ryan Duffus II. Chantel Eccleston. Chantel Eccleston. Would the fourth row please stand? Jorvis Estrella. Ariana Fernandez. Alexander Flores. Agatha Forjor. Jalen Frazier. Chad Garcia. Jeremiah Gomez. Isaiah Gonzalez. Ethan Greaves. Jalal Green. Would the fifth row please stand? Jaden Guzman. Nana Giaffi. Christopher Hatcher. Onika Henry. Wilbur Hernandez Nunez. Sebastian Herrera Alvarado. Justin Hidalgo. Sabrina Inoue. Ashley Jimenez. Suli Karambiri. Now we're going to the second side. Would the first row please stand? Zamia Kingsbury. Family and friends in the front, can you move over a little bit? Because you're blocking the live stream. Thank you. Niscal Klaus. Asi Mabakutu. Daniel Lindsay. Jovan Lindsay. Ian Lagrono. Joel Luna. Daniel Martinez. Elizabeth Mata. Luis Medina. For the second row, please rise. Eileen Mena. Jaleel Miller. Melody Moran. Adriatic Mujaz. Emanuela Mukoro. Finest Myers. Samuel Olaleye. Martha Powell. Jennifer Oliveros. Moises Oliveros. Would the third row please stand? You guys can walk up. Dylan Owusu. Rupert Page. Kiara Payne. Luis Piguero Gonzalez. Gianna Pena. Janice Perez. Odamus Placido. Reese Ranger. Mohammed Nayab Rocky Buzman. Angel Reyes.
You guys can't stand here. Yeah, sorry.
Christina Reyes. For the next row, please rise. Ruben Reyes. Dehani Rodriguez. Ibrahim Sabali. Lubna Sherry. Lysha Celia. Fatuma Silla. Melissa Silver. Taya Smart. Ryan Thompson. Abubakar Chayor. Shanice Turnbull. Ali Umaru. Would the next row please rise? Carlos Valenzuela. Emilio Watts. Jacine Williams. Vivica Yaboa. And Tasia Glover. So I'm going to read the graduates that are not present to honor them. We have Javier Bowen. We have Yoel Concepcion, Justin De Leon, Javier Gonzalez Duran, Natasha Lau, Tashira Mason, Irving Melendez, Chauncey Williams, and Crystal Ramirez.
All right, so we're gonna make this official. So once everyone's back in their area, I'm gonna ask all the graduates to stand, please. All right, so class of 2021, if you could please stand. Tassel should be on the right side at this point. So it's with great honor and privilege to officially declare you graduates of New Visions Charter High School for Advanced Math and Science. Move your tassel to the left.
Yes, I did. Back to the crib. How we live. Everybody ain't that serious. That's that. Just like this.